on, guys. So it's actually not bad weather today. It's just below freezing. The car's running. So I just put the video up where it was running real shitty and stuff like that. So once it got the temperature, it kind of straightened itself out. So right now, this little magic box is doing its thing. So it's charging, it's learning, I don't know, fans on, it's doing whatever it's doing. The all these different things will kind of show you stuff. So it's got 30 pounds of oil pressure at idle. I'm happy with it. The only problem I'm having, and I don't know if this will solve itself, but off idle it's not too happy. And then it dies. So I'm not too sure if that's a self-learning thing it's going to figure out, or if I got something wrong or what. But ultimately that's the goal for today. I'm going to do a little looking around, Googling. I also got it heading down to, like I said, Princess Auto. I want to clean the wiring up on this thing. It's ugly. It works, which is good. I know it works, but I just want to make it in a nice little fuse block or something like that on one side or another. Just so it's easy to kind of trace wires after, because I know how it is right now, but a day from now I'll forget what all these red wires are. So that's the plan today. Go for a little road trip, get some parts, and be back at it this afternoon. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me because the motor's running. So the car's running shit was driving me nuts. We spent all this money, and it turns out it was an operator error. I went on to the Sloppy Mechanics website, YouTube and all that, and I was missing a vacuum line. So I just had this. I gotta get some proper vacuum line. And you know what? Looking back on it, I knew it. There's a little port that goes right on the computer. You gotta have vacuum to, which I didn't have. So happy. It revs, goes back down to idle. So now it probably actually can learn properly instead of trying to deal with my bonehead. But I'm going in for breakfast and I'm buying parts. Alright. So a little breakfast, a little shopping. Guy last night I bought this. Actually $5. It'll look good. I found an old bike cable. So my plan is to use that on the throttle. So I gotta make a bracket, loop it over and make it fit to the gas pedal. That should be no big deal. Went to Princess Auto, bought some loomings. You never have too much of that stuff, and then just some miscellaneous stuff. But the main thing was a fuse block. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna kind of put it maybe right in there, maybe down the tub. We'll find something else. And I bought a little bit of wire, so I want to extend all this, make that all work. So that'll be kind of a lot of boring chopping, cutting, wiring. But it'll make it look nice. So that's the plan for now. Well, so we had a bunch of wiring. My old man came over. I only have kind of BSing, so I stopped filming, but I kept wiring, rewiring. But that's how it kind of turned out. So I just kind of loomed everything. It's all loose still. Everything looks a little better. I put a little proper block in there, so I'm happy with that. Put this little cover on. I think it looks all right. These rad hoses are driving me a little crazy, and I got to get a different vacuum line because the one I have is ugly, but it's fine for today. So the next thing is trying to figure out this bracket, and then inside the car I still have to make this wire a little prettier, but it's actually not too bad because it's just a couple of big looms, and I think there was switch 12, a ground, and a tack wire. So I'll, you know, wrap those all up, disconnect everything, and then make it look nice. Well, that's it for now. I think it's lunchtime. Well, it turns out it wasn't lunchtime because we're going out for dinner tonight to Danielle's parents, so that'll be fun. But it did give me time out in the garage to make the throttle cable, so I'm happy with it. Where is it? Got full travel, so it's just a bike cable I cut down. I am making a couple of spacers to kind of hold everything. Works out pretty good. Just gotta do one little bit modification at the top there, but pretty simple. Another thing everyone's giving me attitude for is this squeaky squeak. So here you guys, you get to all see it happen. See, I read every comment. Hate the squeaking, it drives me nuts. You don't have to unsubscribe. Alright. We're good again? So, I think that's all done. It's got a little bit of touching up to do there. And then under the dash wiring, it'll be done. Covers on, cable's working. Just kind of warming up. Hopefully it's learning like it does. So yeah, idling around now, 750, 800. Throttle pedal works. Woo! This thing revs quick. I'm happy with it. I may have gone a little loud on the exhaust for a driver, but Danielle can change those mufflers herself. But that's it for a night for me. Supper time, tomorrow transmission, and you'll get some insurance on it. Take it for a drive around the block. Well, I'm back. Real shocker. Got back from supper. It's probably 8:30 or whatever. I've been in the garage for about an hour. Probably gonna call it pretty soon, but I wanted to finish off this wiring, so I got everything redone. The only wires hanging down there are the tack wires. They're all hooked up. I just got one left, hook it up with the lights. Everything else is nice, so that's pretty good. I gotta get some Velcro tape or something like that for this little, you know, put somewhere, make a mount for it, do whatever. I went with the other tack. My plan originally was this old school one, but this thing RPMs so fast. There's no way the other one would just be for show 100%, which, yeah, maybe this one is too. I'm sure this thing must have a rev limiter in it, and I'll find it. But that's it for me tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna get some insurance, get the plates on this thing. I got those other plates for Danny, get a few last minute items. I gotta do with the transmission, because I haven't done one thing with that yet. A few odds and ends of the hood, but I'm thinking I might be able to take this thing around the block if the weather is decent. So that's it for me tonight. I never ask enough, but subscribe to the channel, tell your friends. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be back at it tomorrow. What's going on, guys? So, bit of a funny night. It's actually, it's getting kind of late. Ooh, it's after 10 o'clock. I got off work kind of late, especially around the garage, and Brent there from Half-Assed stopped by. Well, we started bullshitting for a few hours, and I got nothing done. Story of my life. But he got me stoked on driving this thing, so put some ATF in it. I'm gonna start it up, see if it has all the gears on the transmission, clean the shit out of it from underneath. I want to take this thing around the block. I think we'll see how that goes, if I make it that far or not. I just gotta drive it. It's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna double check the trans oil. I gotta do something, tie down the battery or ratchet strap or I don't know what, and see how it goes. Also, I've been playing with the rev limiter on this thing. That's a pretty sweet option that a lot of my old shit doesn't have, so maybe we'll test that sucker out at 10 o'clock at night. Neighbors love it. Yeah, that's the plan for the next half hour. Alright, prop the door up. See if this thing has any gears. Usually it's got all of them. There's this rev limiter. pretty sweet option I've never had before. I had it set real low there. It was like $4 grand, but never had that in any of my old junk. Yeah, well, it's got gears. So I'll drop it down and see if it'll back out. We just got a pile of snow today, so I guess we'll see how that goes. What's on the ground? It's got Danielle's fancy new plates on it. The windshield's haggard. I forgot a little overspray on that. But hey, we'll see what happens. Probably be so dark you won't be able to see anything. We're gonna go for a ride. Well, unfortunately, it's dark as hell. It's slippery. This thing sure seems like it's got a shit ton of jam though, I tell ya. Gotta find some dry ground. Want to do some burnouts, but seems to be doing okay. I'm happy with it. Oh. These little tires and all this snow doesn't help with traction. But see if I can get some dry ground. Maybe I'll bring it back. Otherwise, take her home and we'll deal with this in the morning or tomorrow after work, I guess. It's sporty. I like it. Wow. That was probably a terrible drive for you guys. It was a blast for me. Even though it's icy and stuff, it sure got some spunk at RPMs like crazy, so see what goes tomorrow. Unfortunately, still waiting on a heater core. Ooh, and that's actually touching the header. That's probably not great. Ooh, that would have been interesting, eh? Hey, went around the block, took it for a few minutes. Didn't yak its guts out, didn't toss a belt. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Alright, it's about 4 o'clock. Just after New Year's Eve, I just got home from work. Still fighting out this stupid heater core, unfortunately. I have the old one. I'm going to see if I can pressure test and maybe just solder it up because I'm tired of waiting. My old man's going to come over. We're going to try and put that hood on, and I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. I'm not the first guy to put a Tri-5 in here. I bought the proper mounts, so I'm hopeful. But if it doesn't fit, then I'll figure something else out, or slam it. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through one more time while the hood's off, make sure everything's zip tied away and all kind of happy. Nothing's going to touch anything that gets too burny. Yeah, maybe we'll go for a little cruise later. I still got to do kick down. That's the only thing I haven't really done yet. So I got to figure out a bracket or something, but little things. Well, you saw the hood go on, and then me and my old man managed to waste a couple hours trying to pressure test and fix this heater core because it's leaking, and we failed. Ordered one, but of course it's not here yet. I want to drive this thing, and it's winter, so hurry up and wait, I guess. I got it plugged off enough we can drive it, but it's now dark out. So I don't know, maybe we'll go for a bit of a drive, but otherwise I got the day off tomorrow for New Year's, so it's supposed to be like freezing tomorrow, like right around freezing, so that's actually a decent day for us. So worst case I'll get some footage tomorrow, but I think we're gonna take it out tonight too. super confident that we're making it home. Absolutely. No. Didn't know you were going there. The hood just lightly rubs the engine.
This hood doesn't actually look like it fits.
Okay, that's good.
I think, but look, I can fit my whole finger there.
Worst case, we use this scoop, right?
Actually, I don't hate the scoop on the car, I'm not gonna lie. When you first said it, I was very anti-scoop, but I'm not mad at it.
I'll put a couple screws in it. Leave a comment if you hate it.
Oh, there'll be comments.
No, scoops are in.
On the 57 though?
Every car needs to put a scoop if you ask me.
Like the Kia?
You can scoop the Kia.
We might as well.
Alright.
Alright, open the garage. Don't start it while it's closed. That'd be silly.
Has stuff on it. Are you to close the door?
I guess so. I'm not dressed warm, just so we know. I'm not even wearing socks. So it cannot break down.
You might want to put socks on because there's no heater.
It'll be fine.
Safety.
Just kidding, we're not getting out. We got a crap ton of snow.
Yeah.
The other day, by the way.
That was last night. Hey, no, we drove in it.
Oh yeah, last night. That's right. Alright, well. We're driving!
They can't really see us. I don't think it's too dark.
Yay!
This thing is going to do mile-long burnouts, I think.
Baby's first burnouts. Look at that. Driving with normal people.
They don't even know the chaos on the road.
I don't even think we know the chaos on the road.
Oh, we're the problem here for sure.
We're used to that. Okay, take two. We got the olives. You can't see anything anyways.
Car's doing good.
Car is doing good. You can hear it from the back of inside of all three stores I went to today. Whee!
There's a traction issue.
Curious. Very curious.
This thing's gonna blaze tires. That's gonna be good.
And I'll be the one blazing them.
Okay. We need some like dry concrete or something like that. We'll have to go tomorrow morning and everyone's all hung over.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, yeah, right. Hamburger girl problem.
Alright, we did it. So yay! We'll catch you later.
Alright, we made it back. It's terribly dark out there, so the video is probably going to be a little rough, but I think we got enough footage. I'm going to put this video out today, or maybe tomorrow, I guess. It's New Year's. We're going to do a little live stream, so hopefully you're on there. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all those things. Also, I put up a Teespring thing for the shirts. I haven't got my sample yet. I did it on accident, put it out there, but already a few people bought them. So buyer beware. I'll have mine in a week or whatever. Probably you guys will get it before I do somehow. But yeah, that's it for now. We'll be back at tomorrow doing some cruising around. Steve's in the car.